I'm just getting in here earlier.
Oh, yeah. That's what it seemed dusky, so.
Hmm.
Right. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi there. I know I'm starting a little earlier than I said I was going to, but I just wanted to start getting set up. We're going to do a face cast tonight, or at least start one. And for this, you got to make sure your hair, ow, is all the way back. And I got a lot of these little baby hairs, so this is probably going to pop all the way back on me. And also, see what it's doing? Okay, we're just going to ignore that. I'm just going to go around here, my hairline. Hello. I'm going to go around my hairline with some Vaseline to try and protect my baby hairs. So when I go to pull off the dry cast, it doesn't rip out all my hair. I do have Special Victims Unit playing in the background. The volume's low. Actually, I have it paused right now. All right, and then if you were to do a face cast, you want to make sure protect your eyebrows. I'm going to generously cover my brows. Hi there. We're doing a face cast. Right now I'm covering my eyebrows with Vaseline and covering my hairline. There'll be a portion of this where I won't be able to talk because my mouth will be covered, but Eric will be around to answer any questions or to just chat with y'all. Okay, so I got them brows good and covered. I shouldn't have even done that part yet because I don't even have the gauze. So I'm using plaster gauze. Now, some people say this isn't safe for the face. It is perfectly safe for the face. It is medical grade. It's the same thing that they use. Oh, it's messy though. It's the same thing they use to make casts for broken bones. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut out some strips for myself. So for this step, all you need is this plaster cast and water. I got this on Amazon. It's not very expensive at all. And you get a ton of it. This is fast set. You want to make sure you get fast set plaster gauze. I am going to make a video where it's edited and where I also explain how to do a face cast. I'll do that at a later time. But right now I just thought this would be a good, fun live stream. It's going to be a lengthy live stream. So I certainly don't expect anyone to stay in here the whole time. But it'll be posted for anyone to come back and look if they want to see how to do this, or stay tuned for my tutorial, my edited tutorial on how to do it. This is really messy. Under normal circumstances would be done outside. It's very dusty. See, plaster gauze. I don't know if you could see how powdery that is, but doesn't really have a smell to it. If you have been following me for some time, you may remember my Silent Hill Nurse video or series I did. I made the mask using plaster gauze. I actually did a face cast. First step to making a face cast is pretty much the same thing as making that mask, except after we make the face cast, we're going to fill it with plaster of Paris, and after the cast dries completely, and we oil the inside. Let me show you. If I oh, it's over there. I'll wait till Eric gets back, and we'll show you the other face cast. So I'm still cutting some of these. I want to make sure I have enough. Better to have too much than not enough, because I can always stick the unused stuff in a bag. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to turn Special Victims Unit on in the background. Oh, okay. Well, I will be glad to have you with me.
No, I told him he could be here.
And oh, that's too loud. I'll wait till Eric gets back to turn it down, because we don't have a remote that turns that down. So anyway, for this step, all you need is scissors to cut your plaster gauze. Your plaster gauze and water, just regular tap water is fine. Just like if you were going to the hospital to get a cast put on a broken arm or something. Oh no. Hey, King Taco. Okay, hi Tina. Okay. All right. Just cutting these out. Hi, Nerd of the North. We're preparing gauze to do a face cast. A while ago, I thought I could do a face cast just using plaster of Paris and dipping gauze in it. You can't. You have to have plaster gauze. So I'm continuing to cut these out. Just want to make sure I have plenty cut out so I'm not having to go in and touch them with wet hands. We went apartment hunting. I think I found one that I really love, so I can't wait to get in there. Hopefully that's the one we'll get, and I'll give y'all a tour once we get moved in and settled in. It'll be a couple months before and if that happens. So here we go. Oh, do I have enough? No, I'm not cut out several more. So after it sets and I take it off my face, I think that if you've never seen this done before, you'll be surprised at how easy it is, because you do get an exact replica of your face. Once the actual casing dries, you'll fill the eye holes and any kind of holes or anything with more gauze until it's as solid as you can possibly get it. And then you'll let it dry all the way, and then you'll put it into a box or something with some paper towels or something to hold it in place. And then, or you can cut up pieces of like a pool noodle or something and to hold it in place, and then you pour plaster of Paris in it. You let it dry for 1 or 2 days, and then once it's completely dried, you peel it off of the thing. You want to make sure you I actually learned this from watching a couple other YouTubers, and then I kind of made it my own because they've done different things, like Ellie Max Effects. She's one of my favorite special effects makeup artists. She did a face mask, demonstrated how to do a face mask, and she coated it with wood glue. Well, I tried it with wood glue, and she must have a different kind of wood glue in Sweden, because my wood glue just came off of it like it reminded me of dry skin that like comes off of a foot or something. But I ended up with a nice flap of something to use for a scary makeup look. So now I know I can use wood glue, Elmer's wood glue, to make something like that. But I learned this mainly from watching her and a couple other YouTubers I've seen do it. And I kind of incorporated things they've done and made my own kind of version of it. And I seem to remember doing something like this in like middle school. Was that the Aleene's tacky glue, like kind of in a bronze bottle? That's really good glue for stuff like that, for like scars.
What are you doing?
And I'm talking. And can you do me a favor? Look, I'm going to turn this on. Can you turn that volume down a little bit?
I love you.
Because I want to.
Only a little bit.
She loves him. I love you when you punch me in the face. Maybe 15. There. Okay.
Punches out of love. Sorry.
Love taps. Love taps. Oh, Eric, look. You do one more thing for me. I'm sorry. Hand me that tray right there with my face on it.
I mean, as a celebrity, you can do it. You can't say that on YouTube.
No. Okay. Unless you're Logan Paul, then you can. Okay. I don't think he's gotten that far yet, though. All right. Thank you. Okay. So this is an older face cast I did. Now it's got some latex on it right here. Hey, backyard gardening. Oh, I got this is stuck to it. Now it has latex on it that has dried. I need to peel it off because I'm actually doing a Jason style hockey mask. But it stinks. But this is, you know what it smells like? It smells like a haunted attraction. But anyway, this is a face cast that I've been working on right now. But I find that I could use a couple more to kind of work with. So that's one reason I'm making another one. And plus, I also thought it would be fun to show everyone how to make one. So I think a couple more strips. And oh, there's Barba, Raphael Barba. If you don't know, I think Evil Satire knows this. I love me some Special Victims Unit, and I love me some ADA Raphael Barba. He is delicious. I was kind of joking around with Eric, and when Barba showed up on the TV screen, I like put my butt in the air and I was pushing it against the TV. Because that's how we behave in this household. We don't know how to act. It's probably why he doesn't take me anywhere in public. Okay. So now it's the fun part. So we take a strip. Let me make sure. I'm going to get my hair. You know what? I'm going to push this hair back some with here. I got to have such crazy hair. Yeah, that tacky glue is great for making like scars and burns and stuff. Okay. So I dipped it in the water like that. And I'm just going to start up here and smooth it as close to my hairline as I can bear it. Oh, and I'm sitting on puppy pads. I have an extra one right here, which I'm probably going to unfold. But I'm sitting on puppy pads so I don't get this all over my carpet. So that's what's going on. Don't forget to like my stream. I like likes. Did y'all see my video where I show you the wonderful unboxing, the great gift that my subscriber, Mr. Joe, sent me? He got me a $200 set of makeup from ColourPop. He bought it for his daughter. His daughter watches my videos, and she wanted him to buy me one too. And he did. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. It was so nice. Not No one ever has to send me anything. I love you all no matter what. But okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Did anyone watch WrestleMania last night? My son watched it. I did not watch it. I haven't watched wrestling in years. Okay. So, and I lift my face up to kind of keep it from running into my eyes because that would stink. I had a butt stink of a day on Friday. I I pretty much told an attorney's office off over the phone. And I said some things, but apparently my boss didn't care because I know they complained about me. And I think my boss was just like, well, y'all pushed her. Because, I mean, our success isn't contingent on what the lawyers of the world think. Our success is contingent on what patients and people like that think. And what happened had nothing to do with them. So, or not the patients, but clients, you know. Okay. I think it's going to look really weird with this white, with the lighting and everything. So I'm really glad I put these puppy pads down. And this is just an old ratty shirt I don't care anything about. In fact, I think this was the shirt I wore for the Silent Hill nurse. Oh, I did Cruella de Vil makeup. I did 2 different videos. I did her straight up makeup, and then I did a little surprise look for afterwards. And those videos are coming up. I'm really proud of how they turned out. So I'm very excited for those to be those to be posted. I can't wait for y'all to see those. I'd love it if y'all come back and watch those. Probably later this week. They're actually already posted. I just have to add the information and edit it and stuff. And since the mouth is going to be covered all the way, you want to make sure you leave holes for your nostrils. And thank you, Backyard Gardening. You just want to make sure you leave holes for your nostrils because the mouth is going to be covered. You're going to have to breathe somehow. Hi, Abstract Possibilities. Okay, so now this one's going to go straight down the middle. And you want to cover as much as you can. So when you're ready to fill in the blank spaces, when it's off of your face, you can do it. Okay. And once this dries and you take the cast off your face, it just kind of crusts off real easy, like dried mud, you know. And like I said, this is safe for your face. Some people say it's not safe, but this is medical grade plaster cast. Same thing they use if you break a bone and they have to put a cast on you. It's the same thing they use in a hospital. Look at that. Thank you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, that torn mouth was a really fun one. I've got a couple more mouth, like grotesque mouth things I want to do. And I'm going to do a version of the Babadook. That's going to come soon. Are any of y'all familiar with the Babadook? You know what the surface of this kind of reminds me of? I don't want to get too close to my cam because it's right over my keyboard and I've got my hands are dripping. But it kind of reminds me of the surface of frosted mini wheats. I'm really hungry right now. I got them McDonald's for dinner and I had a little bit, but I didn't eat that much. Oh no, I didn't eat that much. Now you don't want to soak these in the water because you'll rinse all of the plaster off, and that's not going to work. Like this one I dropped in there, so the plaster may already wash all off, but I may be able to save it. Okay. The apartment we're looking at, guys, the kitchen will be perfect for filming my cooking and taste test videos. And even some of the videos where I was going to, because I'm going to start doing more uh, prosthetics, like showing how to do prosthetics and stuff, particularly with gelatin. Um, or not how to, but how I would do it. Um, because I don't want to say my way is the only way or my way is even the right way. So, all right. Now, Ellie Max effects. Ellie is her name, I believe. Nord something. She covered hers in a varnish, like I said, wood glue. But the one that I have over here that I showed y'all is not varnished at all, and I find that it's lasting and works perfectly fine for me. But if I made one for someone else, I would find some way to varnish it, like maybe get some diamond varnish or something that isn't sticky when it dries. Like there's that Mod Podge, but it's sticky when it dries. Oh yeah, you know about that Babadook. See, it's starting to dry here. Can you hear when I tap it? And for those who didn't see, my eyebrows are covered pretty thick with Vaseline, so they're well protected. Yeah, I have a really cool idea for a Babadook look I want to do. I think, and correct me if you know better than me, but I believe that the Babadook is associated with either child abuse or uh, mental illness or child abuse and mental illness or something like that. But I just know that I thought that was a scary monster. And it's weird because I used to have, and still do from time to time, knock on wood, have this guy kind of show up in nightmares, which I thought, I mean, he was tall and just really dark. It was dark. I couldn't see his features, but he wore a hat and he wore an overcoat and stuff. So I guess it's a pretty common nightmare figure for people. Hi, food lover. Okay. Starting to get closer to the mouth. Remember, if Eric's not in here, I might need your help, guys, in socializing with each other because I won't be able to talk once my mouth gets covered. But Eric said if he's in here, he'll help respond to y'all. I guess that's why I'm talking so much, because I might not. Yeah, I think we all like cultures have their little folklores. But I think the best monsters are the monsters we learned about as children. Those are the best monsters and the scariest monsters. Okay. It's really uncomfortable. Not painful at all, but this is really uncomfortable. So I love when it's dry and I can take it off. But it's not art if it's not uncomfortable. That's about all of the nose I'm going to cover because I got to have holes to breathe through. Well, I'm going to cover right there. Oh, there's Barba. Barba. Raphael Barba. Raul Esparza. Mhm. Okay. Now, if you do this, this is a little close to the eye. I'm comfortable with that, but most people might not be comfortable with that. Do not get closer to the eye than you're comfortable with if you do this, because you'll have the opportunity to fill it in.
He did not go to that hotel room. She did nothing. There were no emails, no tweets. Probably when she told him that she was going to the grand jury. We could live without her. Her latest tweet, she went straight from the grand jury to take her private jet to Bermuda. Counting on each other. Love rules overall.
Okay, now I'm about to cover my mouth here in a couple more swoops.
Hello.
Hey,
Am I interrupting?
no.
Okay, well, WrestleMania is in Tampa Bay next year,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go to it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could look into that for me?
Okay. What do I have to look into?
Well, it's on April 5th, and I don't know what day that is.
Okay.
And I also want to know how much the tickets are.
Okay. Is your dad gonna go with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you turn this on in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Love you. That kid is so funny. Okay, so I'm getting to the point to where I'm not going to be able to talk, but if you have questions or anything, go ahead and put them there and I will answer, or Eric will be in here and he will answer. Okay. Hi, Mary. I'm getting to the point to where I can't talk, but this will dry really quick. Don't forget to like.
Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
You need help?
If there are questions or whatever, I'm gonna get you to come over here and answer them. Cause my mouth is gonna be covered in a minute. Okay?
So it's St. Jesse's.
Or if you're on it on your device, you can just holler the answers or type them in.
I could probably answer them over there.
There's your favorite detective, Eric.
He's not
Mm.
Detective Mayhem.
No, Eric, can you answer Mary's question?
What's it? What's her question?
Well, come read it.
Hold on. I can answer it. Probably not accurately. What does it say?
Hmm.
You painting the mask when done. I don't think she is. Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
No. What? You need this?
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
I don't know what you're pointing at.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
You are not good at this.
Mm-mm.
Eyes. Blue.
Mm. Fix it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fix it.
Fix it? It's
Mhm.
not broke.
Mm-mm. Mhm. Hmm. I'm making that. I'm making on
Okay, yeah, sure. I understand that. I don't understand what you're pointing at over here, though, that has to do anything with that.
Mm.
It's not that.
Mhm.
I tried to hand you that, and you said no.
Mm-mm.
I tried to hand you that like 3 times, and you said no.
I don't want it. Mhm.
That was the thing I thought you wanted.
Mhm.
It made no sense to me why you didn't want it.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
You're doing a good job, though.
Mhm. Mm-mm.
This is the character I need to get. Remember that Vincent D'Onofrio? What was that? With the girl from What About Bob?
Mhm. Mhm.
I can see you with the hopeless never sees.
Mm-mm.
Are you okay?
Mhm.
Now I got ants or something.
Mhm. Mhm. Mm.
No,
Mhm.
she did not. I don't think she did.
Mm-mm.
I think I know all of them she did.
Mhm.
You should. That
Mhm.
would be a good one. Good
Mhm.
idea.
Mhm.
That will be in the future.
Mhm.
And you could also do when they remove the mask.
Mhm.
That's actually a really good idea.
Mhm.
Thank you, Mary.
Mhm.
We saw Phantom of the Opera at the Times Union Center. Remember that?
Mhm.
That was cool.
Mhm. Mm.
Have you ever done Buckethead?
Mm-mm. Mm.
Is your old one wearing out?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. That's what I said. I mean, I was like, what? Okay. You're doing a better job than I did. Remember when I did the one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Teen Doggy, get out of there, bull.
Mm-mm. Hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Nope, you can't. I don't think. That's what Don says. No.
Mm-hmm. Bird. Bird. Mm.
Third degree burns.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds bad.
Mm-hmm.
Third degree burns are bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
I can't really see that.
Now I'm moving my face around.
Mhm.
I'm moving my face around. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're moving your face around.
To loosen it up because I can feel that it's dry on the inside.
Right.
Do you want to tell them that? Because I can
She's moving her face around to loosen it on the inside, to loosen the mask so she can take it off.
because I can feel that it's dry.
Right, because she can feel that it's dry.
I'm scratching. Scratching. It's like having a baby
What if you can't get it off? What if this is permanent?
on a man in the iron mask.
I do not wear the mask.
Mary said it.
The mask wears me. Oh, wait.
Is that what I heard?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or something
That
like
was a
that.
good movie, though.
It was such a good movie. I got some dry plaster in my mouth.
Hate when that happens.
So what I meant by the combination of the gauze and the plaster with the heat from the, well, I could probably use the cool setting on the hair dryer, but it will cause third degree burns on the face, or can. So I heard. I don't want to risk it just in case. I'm a wuss. Okay, do it a minute.
There's
You know-
lots of hair up in there.
I know. We're just
Can
gonna
I
have.
pull that out? I'll pull a little bit of that out.
We might have to take out a razor. I've done that before. You don't want to pull it out, pull it off. You just want to kind of let it kind of slip off. Plus, I got hair cut up on it, so that's gonna be fun. And I got plaster in my mouth too.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, Hulk smash. Oh.
What if you just had to live the rest of your life like that? Like if you showed up to work the next day, tomorrow, and you were like,
Oh my God.
face.
I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want to field the questions.
oh, that one piece.
Ha. Oh, well, we'll fix that.
Okay.
So this came loose, but we can fix that.
Did you put Vaseline on your face?
I just on my hair.
Oh, okay.
So we fix this flat with some water.
Here, can I see it?
Uh-huh.
Look at me. I like to do videos about putting makeup on your face, making your face like this. I like 101 Dalmatian. Cruella de Vil. Look at me.
Oh yeah. I think I already talked about my Cruella de Vil. Oh, it's so good, my Cruella de Vil.
They didn't see that.
No, they didn't. But they heard your wise, smart ass doing that.
I meant that as a compliment.
They're sitting there going, what is that?
Trying to sell that video. That was a good one.
What?
Your Cruella.
It hasn't gone up yet.
Well, your pictures have gone up.
Yeah, the pictures have gone up. So what I'm doing
I
now,
don't really know what.
you don't know what's happening, right? Are you going away?
No, I'm just going right here.
So now I'm just filling in the inside where I got a little too aggressive with it.
You getting aggressive with me?
Y'all ever watch y'all ever heard of that have y'all ever heard of Leave It to Beaver? Oh yes, I save everything. You can go to Instagram at Cutting Dawn 333 or go to Facebook and find me on Facebook, Cutting Dawn 333, and I have all those photographs up. Then I have a secret stash because I keep my mistakes too. Okay, so I've kind of filled in this right here. I'm not too worried about because this is just to help create the bowl. So I'm just going to kind of glue that on the outside. But I'm going to keep adding some pieces though. Hopefully get y'all to. Eric, are you up for playing some guitar?
Maybe. Right now.
Do y'all want Eric to play some guitar for y'all while I go wash my face?
Hold on.
He can play some acoustic tunes for you. To give you kind of a introduction to his channel, Eric's Guitar Corner. Okay, he's going to get that. He has a lovely channel called Eric's Guitar Corner. He does a little bit of comedy. He's kind of a funny guy.
How much do you need from me? What are you asking for? How much time?
I'm going to shower. So, but right now, I mean, I'm not going to like wash my hair right now. I'm just going to. So right now I'm filling in the holes. And obviously I won't be able to take you to the point to where I fill the mask with plaster of Paris. But Mary, what I'm going to do is once this is completely dry and I have the eye holes and everything filled in with plaster and it's 100% all the way dry, I'm going to rub the inside with a nice generous layer of oil, probably just vegetable oil. And then I'm going to put it in a box and support it with some old towels and rags so it doesn't move around. And then I'm going to fill it with, oh, it's got my forehead wrinkles in there. And then I'm going to fill it with plaster of Paris. And it's going to sit for a day or two until it's hardened. And then I'm going to peel this off. And then I will have a cast of my face, much like this, but this has some latex on it right now, so I can use it to create prosthetics and stuff on. But I won't be able to take y'all through all of that in the live. But I'm going to go wash all this stuff off my face while y'all enjoy the music stylings of Eric cutting. Hold on, I'm trying to fill an eye hole real
I'll
quick.
take any requests. If anyone has a request,
Oh yeah, request
I can
stuff.
probably play a little bit of it. I learn bits and pieces of songs. That's what I do.
I'll fill in that other eye hole when I'm done. I'm going to go clean myself up. I'll be right back. Enjoy Eric.
Good.
Oh, I don't
Just
want to.
making me take over. I think they got a shot.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing. All right, here we go. Save a life. How to say? I don't know that one. Who sings that song? Evil satire. The Fray. Yeah, I don't know that one. Take that off of there. Men who rode high places, speak with one to stop. Green Day. Let's see. Hold on. I don't know that one very well. Another turning point, fork stuck in the road. Come grab you by the wrist and direction try to go. So make the best of this test. Hold on. Let me switch that key. Another time on a folks in the road. Come grab you by this direction. So make the best of this test. That's why it's not a question, it's a lesson learned. It's something unpredictable, but it's right. Yeah, the time of your life. Yeah. Hold on. I got that one. turning point, a fork stuck in the road. I'm grabbed you by the wrist and direct you where to go. I don't know. I'm trying. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang them on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and for what it's worth, it was worth something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. You have the time of your life. Time of Your Life is one of my favorites too. I'll have to. That was just out of my ass for a second. Not yet. It's right. You have the time of your life.
Okay.
I'll have to learn that one. I'll play it for that guy.
Okay. I've heard you play that before.
I can kind of play that. That song's actually kind of hard for me.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, good night, Mary.
Sorry for
I didn't say that.
that. Just kidding.
Oh, I love that song by The Fray. But I'm remember when Marshall was little and we got that American Idol karaoke game and he always did that one?
Which one was it?
How to Save a Life.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, boys or girls, men or women, if you do something like this, you want to make sure you moisturize well afterwards and before. So we're still waiting for this to dry. I'm going to go ahead and cover the other eye hole. So, all right, I don't have any musical talent.
You should check out Eric's Guitar Corner.
Yeah, you can check out Eric's Guitar Corner.
Some of that's pretty good.
Evil, if you can get that link for me, if you're able to, and post it, that would be cool. But I try to link them in all of my things. Okay. So I've covered the eye holes. Now, as it dries a little bit, I'm just going to keep adding layers to thicken it up so the plaster doesn't leak through it when I pour it. All right. So that's my face. That's my, like, resting face.
Resting bitch face.
Yeah. So that's it.
Most of the time. Never mind.
So let me clean up and so what'll happen is once that dries all the way, probably tomorrow, I'll put that in a box and make sure that it's wrapped, surrounded with stuff so it holds in place really good. And I'll mix my plaster and pour it in there. And as I pour it in there, I'll kind of pound it on the sides of the box so it won't have any bubbles in it. And then just wait for it to dry. So that's it. But yeah, that's all I have for you tonight. I just wanted to share that with you. Then I have this guy that I have to peel him off of the cast, and then and when you peel something off a cast, you want to make sure, especially if it's latex, you're using flour to keep it from sticking to itself, and just continually brush it with flour. But I'm gonna pull this off probably maybe this coming weekend and start working on the Jason hockey mask. But that's it. I'm done. I'm going to get ready for bed now. But thank you for visiting with me, and I will talk to all of you later. Bye-bye.
Hey.
And check out Eric's Guitar Corner.
It sucks, but
It does not. It's real. Russell's funny.
okay. So the guitar stuff sucks. But